Hey everybody, what is good? This is your guy Tazzz with Tazzz in Philly. Came here to give you what you come here for, reactions. Um, this is a special, or I guess I could say kind of like an extended reaction. I did a reaction a few days ago to someone new to the channel. Her name is Tori Holub, and she had did her version. She did a challenge of a medley that involved the Carpenters, a wonderful singing group. Way back in the day that I'm sure many of you have heard before. And it was just something that was so unique about the Carpenters. Karen Carpenter had a lovely, lovely voice. So this is the Carpenters. The first one was Tori Holub representing them in a challenge, which did it marvelously. Go watch that video and check that out, that reaction that we did. So this one is the actual Carpenters. Doing a Burt Bacharach medley, and this is a PayPal donation request. I haven't heard the Carpenters in a long time, so this will be a treat. It was something very soothing to me of Karen Carpenter's voice. I didn't listen to them faithfully, like I didn't listen to all their songs and stuff like that. I was a mere baby at the time, but when I stumbled upon them when I got a little bit older, one of the songs that I liked from them was Rainy Days and Mondays, because fun fact about Tazzz, cannot stand rainy days or Mondays. Don't like them, but unfortunately, there are two things that you cannot avoid. I mean, I can stay inside on a rainy day, but I can't avoid a Monday. So what can you do? But in any event, this is a PayPal donation request to one of our actually newest fantastics, and thank you so much for this coming in, both feet and hands, jumping in and I'll give it the donation. So this goes out to Joseph Spiegel. Thank you very much. Let me make sure I said your name wrong, because I have a short-term memory sometimes. I don't know why when it comes to names. Yes, wanted to make sure. Joseph Spiegel. So thank you so much for your PayPal donation. Really, really appreciate that. You have requested this song, and you also gave me this specific link. So this is the link that you have given me. So thank you so much. Sounds like a fantastic is trying to contact me. I love when I get those notifications sometimes when a comment pops up. So thank you all. You really help keep us stoked and motivated. Philly and I are very appreciative. If you're new to the channel, Philly is one of my best friends for about 18 years. He's the catalyst who had asked me if I wanted to start a reaction channel. And first I was hesitant, but then I said yes. Who would have known that only 13 months later, we have a bunch of you fantastics, as we like to call you, which is a mixture of Philly and Tazzz. Let's represent music appreciation. We cannot emphasize that enough. So please make sure that you support these artists. So the Carpenters, I've never had them. We never had them on the reaction channel. Now, since this was a specific link I got, this isn't the Carpenters YouTube channel. I am going to provide in the description the link to them, so you can go directly to their channel and still support them. But for this, since this is the one I'm reacting to, I'm going to subscribe regardless to this person, Harvey Stig, and I'm still going to like it. We like to give props where props is due. This is the video that we're going to react to. Subscribe to us, please. Please smash our notifications and hit those like and comments on our video. We really appreciate that. Helps us out in the YouTube algorithms and gets the spread out there. Now, without further ado, let's hear this song. I have not heard this by the Carpenters, the Burt Bacharach medley, and it says it's live. So I'll commentate more afterwards. So here we go.
With a medley of Burt Bacharach hits, the hottest young recording group in the country, the Carpenters.
Suddenly appear every time you are near, just like me, they long to be close to you. But when the times come, you run away. Say when the wind starts to blow, but like a fool I don't know when to leave. And make it easy on yourself. Make it easy on yourself. 'Cause breaking up is so very hard to do. You should find you miss the sweet and tender love we used to share. Let's go back to the places where we used to go, and I'll be there. How can I forget you? But there is always something there to remind me. Always something there to remind me. I was born to love you, and I will never be free. You'll always be a part of me. Whoa, 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 whoa. There is always something there to remind me. Don't tell me what it's all about, 'cause I've been there and glad I'm out of those chains that bind you. That is why I'm here to remind you, here to remind you, here to remind you, here to remind you. What do you get when you fall in love? You only get lies of pain and sorrow. So until tomorrow, how never fall in love again. I'll never fall in love again. You see me walking down the street, and I start to cry each time we meet. Here, walk on by, walk on by. Make me leave, but you don't see the tears, don't let me grieve in private, 'cause each time I see you, I break down and cry. Walk on by. I think that I'm losing you, so if I should seem broken and blue, here, walk on by, walk on by.
Oh, man.
That's all that I have left, so let me have the tears and the sadness you gave me when you said goodbye. Do you know the way to San Jose? I've been away so long. Do you know the way to San Jose? I'm going back to find some peace of mind in San Jose. LA is a great big freeway. Put 100 down and buy a car. In a week, maybe two, they'll make you a star. Weeks turn into years, how quick they pass. And all the stars that never were are parking cars and pumping gas. I've got lots of friends in San Jose. Whoa, 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 whoa. Can't wait to get back to San Jose. Whoa, 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 whoa. Do you know the way to San Jose?
Does it? I got so in tune to it, like I didn't realize that it was the ending, like it cut off. So I was like, I was over. So that was really a treat. Now most of those songs, well, I may be 50-50 of those songs I never heard of before. And in some I have heard before, because we keep it real and authentic here. Doesn't take away, well, it doesn't take away its authenticity because I've heard it before. It's just we always like to let you know, oh, this song is new to us. Oh, we've heard this song before. Now, it was a long ass time ago that I heard the ones that I did, but it was still nice to hear those again. So, and here I was thinking I only knew Rainy Days and Mondays, but there was some other ones I knew, but but this is a Burt Bacharach medley. It's got to be, I'm just assuming, which I normally don't like to assume, but I'm assuming it has to be difficult to be able to do a medley because you're changing your tone and your tune and the melodies like basically back to back to back to back to back. And I would assume you have to be a seasoned pro to do that, and they did that magnificently. I can't imagine necessarily if you're like a new band, this might be your first month or two on the scene and you're doing a medley. I don't know. I could be wrong. But regardless of the fact that they seamlessly went into the next one and the next one and the next one, it was barely a nanosecond in between. Like I said, her voice is just very calming. I can't really describe it other than that. So I love that. And she had, good different harmonies and stuff like that. It was cool to see them jamming out together. There was a few moments I laughed. If you saw my face, when it panned to the audience, like that might be the first time I see like the audience look mean. Like, I mean, it could be because it's sunny outside and they were outside. Maybe the sun was glaring at them, but it panned like 2 or 3 times, and it was these guys that had these mean looks in their face, and I'm like, are they like the bodyguards or something? Like usually when I see an audience, they're smiling or they're jamming out, like if it's at a live concert like that, and they're rocking out and everything like that. They were just stoic and mean looking. I just had to chuckle on that. I'll just say it was the sun, but I had to mention it because I like to look at everything around because I'm a freelance web designer, so like I'm usually good at focusing on everything because it's not always what's at the focal point. Many times you should look at the behind the scenes, to see what's going on everywhere. The layers of a portrait, it's really like 3-dimensional or 4D, but to many of you it looks flat, but there's layers to it. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm rambling. But this was a beautiful representation of the Carpenters' artistry. So they did this Burt Bacharach medley, and I think that they did it very, very well. As I said, I love their voice on the technical side, and I think that's her brother. Him jamming out. He has a nice voice as well, and he's good on the instrumental side too. So it was very, very pleasing to the ear. That was back, I guess, like in the 60s or 70s. I wasn't born until the 70s, but the 80s is my favorite era of music. But of course, I like some 70s music. But just throwing it out there, the 80s was my favorite. Like that was when I really rocked on. That's when I was I was old enough to speak and vocalize and sing. But and I think it wasn't until the 80s anyway that I might have heard my first the Carpenters song, and I liked it. It's very soothing because sometimes we need that. We need that calmness, that stillness, that peace, and they were good to me as representing that. So so kudos to them. But thank you so much for this PayPal donation and for requesting this song. Really appreciate it. This channel is very diverse. It's a melting pot. If Philly was here, he would roll his eyes. I call it a fondue of musicality because you have like these musical cheesy morsels that you all drop into this wonderful melting pot, and it all becomes one. And that's what this channel is. So thank you to the ones who like that. Some of our original subscribers, I don't see them anymore, and it could be because we've changed, but sometimes things have to evolve, and that's a good thing. I mean, as we became more comfortable in our skin talking and recording, we wanted to hear a plethora of music styles out there from all over the world. We're in the United States, but we wanted to hear music is music. If it moves you, if it's good, if it's feel good, we want to hear it everywhere we can. So with all of your help, our subscribers, aka Fantastics, that's coming to the channel. So we become very diverse in the music. So perhaps some subscribers didn't like that. That was too many. But you can never, ever, ever please everyone rather, in life. Facts. And we've accepted that. So the ones that stay that like that our diversity, thank you. And to the future ones that come, thank you. So in any event, this is the part of our show. We always do our thumbs up, pass if we like a song, thumbs down, ass if we don't. I gave mine away. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. So thank you so much. So This is Tazzz with Tazzz in Philly, and I want you all to take it easy and keep it breezy.